Back already? Couldn't even give it away?
I thought he was going to come. I was driving my SUV, taking my boyfriend back to my hometown for the holidays, when we got gridlocked on I-95. Freezing rain and heavy blizzards, and my heart felt every bit as icy and piercing as the weather outside. Only one thought filled my mind: this wedding. I can't. We had just merged onto the highway. Lucas was visibly tense, and I was about to crack a light-hearted joke. Staring at the crawling traffic.
Hold up. $500,000 or no wedding. Lucas' audacity is off the charts. Is he serious?
3,000, 5 at most.
I stated as calmly as possible.
So, your family contributes $5,000 in pocket change, while you expect mine to chalk up $500,000 in cash. Fine then. I think we should just skip the wedding ceremony.
Lucas's face contorted instantly. He glared at me in fury.
No wedding ceremony? Have you even thought about my parents? They've already invited family and friends to our wedding.
Lucas is flipping out. It's all about his family, Sophia's. Feelings, irrelevant. He grabs the wheel. This dude is straight up trying to kill them both. Crazy. Sophia's rage is boiling over. 5K versus 500K. Does he even hear himself? Social standing? Using her family's wealth? What a user. Awkward silence broken. But by whom? And what's about to unfold?
You're driving back to Boston too?
Ethan gave a wry smile.
Yeah, who would have thought the entire country's interstate system would be one giant parking lot?
He handed me 2 steaming cans of Starbucks coffee. I thanked him. Ethan noticed Lucas.
Taking the boyfriend home for the holidays, I see.
Lucas gave a cold, curt nod and turned his head back to the window, ignoring everyone. I felt a bit embarrassed, but Ethan just smiled and didn't take it personally. I decided to hop out of the car to catch up for a... We were close until high school graduation, but we slowly drifted apart once college started. I pointed at the Mercedes S-Class behind us and asked,
Is that your car? Are you taking a girlfriend home too?
Ethan looked surprised.
Death stare alert. This Tiffany chick is giving Sophia the evil eye drama. Sophia bails, claiming the cold, but she's totally sussing out the situation.
I grabbed a high-end skincare gift set from the back seat and walked toward Ethan with a smile.
After all these years, since when did you become so formal?
I followed Ethan to his car,
Hi
and the
there.
girl inside locked her eyes on me.
Thanks for the coffee earlier. This was a gift for Riot.
Tiffany gave me a side-eye and said frostily,
Take it away. I don't use such mass-market brands.
I was a bit taken aback. I looked up to see Ethan's face flushed with embarrassment. He opened his mouth to apologize, but I beat him to it.
Now?
Ethan paused for a second, then broke into a relaxed smile. Since she wasn't interested, I had no intention of playing the desperate flatterer. I walked back with the gift set in hand. Lucas spared me.
Back already? Couldn't even give it away?
I thought he was going to comfort me, but instead, he sneered with passive-aggressive sarcasm.
They gave you 2 cans of cheap coffee, and you go rushing to suck up to them with a gift worth hundreds.
Now he whining about his sister. SLV bag. This guy a walking red flag.
I couldn't believe that in his eyes. Refusing to buy his sister luxury goods was a weapon to be used against me. Mia had been arrogant from the moment we met, acting as if I, her potential sister-in-law, was her personal ATM. She was constant Amazon links and expecting me to foot the bill. My face hardened as I shot back.
Ever since we started dating, I've been the one buying your mother's Christmas gifts and bank writing father's Bourbon cigars. Why on earth should I have to buy your sister a bag too? I'm your girlfriend, Lucas, not your family.
Lucas is fuming. He's probably texting his sister to trash Sophia petty. He's kicking her out. In the middle of nowhere. This is getting wild.
Glare.
You'd better think long and hard about whether you still want this wedding. We've slept together, Sophia. Everyone in the industry knows you've been with me for 2 years. Do you really think any other decent man would want you?
I could hardly believe my ears.
Are you seriously slut-choking me right now?
Lucas slammed the car door shut with a deafening bang. I never imagined that a man with a PhD, who constantly prattled on about
PhD and a caveman mentality. The irony is dripping. Sophia's about to unleash.
You think sleeping with someone makes them your personal property? Is that thing between your legs a label maker? Why don't you go ahead and mark the whole planet while you're at it and claim it as your territory? You really think you're something, don't you? You're nothing but a toy. I've spent the last 2 years using my high salary to keep you around like a cheap trinket. Aside from giving me a headache and trying to gaslight me, what use are you exactly? I am officially declaring it. We are over. I'm done with you.
Before I could even finish,
He blocked her. What a coward. But Sophia's free now, baby. Tears and rage. Sophia's realizing she dodged a bullet. Good riddance, Lucas. Bam, he's already on a date. This guy is heartless savage.
You see, it's blindingly obvious when someone doesn't love you. He could completely disregard my safety, not caring for a second about my predicament on the highway. And he could jump straight into a date with someone else the moment he left.
Whoa, massive pileup. Talk about dodging another bullet. This day is cursed.
Compared to a life or death situation, being disgusted by a dog for 2 years was nothing but a blip on the radar. By 8 p.m., I finally pulled into the next rest area. My nerves were shot from the intense drive, so I decided to hunker down there for the night. My phone buzzed.
Is it Lucas groveling or Mia gloating? Nope. It's a mystery caller.
Dark silhouette trudging toward me in the distance. I dashed toward Ethan, but as I got closer, I realized he was practically hypothermic. On a night this brutal, a normal person wouldn't last 10 minutes outside. How on earth did he walk? I quickly shoved a hot burger inside his coat and asked,
Where's your car?
His eyes welled up.
My girlfriend kicked me out.
I grabbed his hand. It was as cold as a block of ice.
Come on, get in my car, now.
I cranked the heater.
Sophia to the rescue. Ethan is freezing. Time to crank up the heat. Even after being dumped in the snow, he's still worried about her. What a guy. He S begging her to pull over. Ethan S emotional control is next level. She said what? Freeze to death? This Tiffany is stone cold.
I tried to lighten the mood.
Hey, you're not the only one in the abandoned club. My boyfriend left me on the interstate to rot too.
Ethan's eyes widened in disbelief.
In this kind of
Ethan S stunned. Lucas left her? This guy is officially the worst ex ever.
I got kicked out because I wouldn't buy her family 2 additional houses.
I was floored.
Isn't one house enough? Why 2?
2 houses? In this economy? This family S greed is unreal.
Detached single-family home with a lawn, supposedly as a gift for him.
I almost lost it right then and there.
You've got to be kidding me. What is this? Her entire family is banking on you to fund their American...
Ethan gave a helpless, wry smile, but remained silent. I prodded him gently.
Did you agree to it?
Ethan wore a look that said 1,000 words. True, even if he'd had a momentary lapse in judgment, given his pragmatic family background, his parents would never let such an absurd proposition fly. We parked at the rest area and made do for the night right there in the car. It was bone-chillingly
Freezing night in a car. Talk about a disaster date. Can things get any worse?
I looked up and saw him standing outside the car, smoking and on the phone. I cracked the window a bit for some air, and the conversation outside drifted in on the freezing wind. The woman on the other end had a piercing voice, lecturing him with
Tiffany is someone with a deep sense of family responsibility. She's not after your money, she just wants to improve her family's living her to Lasonly. If you truly loved her, you wouldn't be nickel-diming her over these things.
E.S. firing back. Finally, Ethan S. mom needs a reality check ASAP. Did she even ask about Tiffany S. safety? Gaslighting 101.
Suit yourself. Either way, your family's invitations are already out. If you can't win Tiffany back, let's see how you plan to save face in front of your friends and relatives.
Ethan didn't waste another breath. He just hung up. If he wanted to grab a bite at the service area cafeteria. Ethan looked utterly drained, staring at the ground, lost in thought. Since I didn't have the full picture of their drama, I kept my mouth shut. We picked up some basic snacks and coffee at the service area and hit the road again. Taking turns at the wheel was a godsend. It was far less exhausting than enduring the road stress alone while being a punching bag for Lucas's moods. Traffic was still a nightmare, but the
road trip redemption arc. At least they not stuck with Lucas drama. Black ice. The car is spinning out of control. Are they about to crash? Ethan is apologizing, even after almost dying. What a sweetheart. He is dropping hints. Is this the start of something new?
It was Lucas's sister, Mia, again, sending more photos and a barrage of chat screenshots. Mia's message was pure gloating.
Gosh, why are there so many women dying to be my sister-in-law? Looks like they're practically beating down our door.
Ramen to the rescue. Ally. Some hot food. A win after all the chaos. What happens next? Download our app and search the code to watch the full series now.